dude.
Bitch.
All right.
That was a weird one.
It was a weird one. He had to make a sex noise.
He does that every time. Like, I swear to God, when I'm in the edit, I go to make a clean edit, and there's fucking 3 seconds of his bitch ass making a noise that I got to cut around.
I get excited.
I got to fucking zoom in so far on that bitch and get a little blip off the fucking wavelength. Like, you bitch, shut up. Like a yipping dog in the background.
Sometimes,
Shut that fucking dog up.
Sometimes instead of editing out, I just want you to do a super zoom on my face and just go, ooh.
Oh, I've got a mega cut of shit I'm going to lay down one of these days. I'm banking all the shit that I trim out. I've kept it all. One day, there's going to be the ultimate mega cut of fuck ups.
$5 on Patreon.
$5? Fuck you.
All right, guys. Welcome to this week's episode of the Green Lodge Podcast.
Green Lodge Podcast.
So, it wouldn't be the Green Lodge, of course, if we didn't first introduce. Let's restart this.
Okay. Garlic bananas.
Yeah, that's different. That's smash. All right, guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Green Lodge Podcast. I'm your host, JP.
I'm Michael.
I'm Brody.
And we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to use the F word like I did last time, because I felt like I cussed instantly.
You did right out of the gate.
Right out of the
Dropped
gate.
an F-bomb.
Sailor.
No profanity episode.
And it was like so frantic, it wasn't even in the right context.
Yeah, no, you just have
said
to,
no.
You just have to wait. You're supposed to use cuss words and like, I almost said it. And the other bad words later on in the episode after a certain amount of time, YouTube doesn't flag
Not within the first few minutes.
Yeah, it's the first few minutes, and then I'm gonna cuss so hard.
I'm looking at the time countdown right now. You got about 2 minutes and 9 seconds before you can get into it.
I don't know if I've ever gone that long, but we're gonna find out.
Bubba.
Anyway, huge, and I mean epically huge shout out to LOVA Cannabis Dispensary of Carbondale. We even got a little plaque right here with your name on it. Right
Super
there.
cool.
Thanks, LOVA.
We love you.
We love you guys.
LOVA is love.
LOVA is love.
They are.
And they came bearing gifts. So tonight, gentlemen, thanks to Mackenzie from LOVA, we are going to start off the night by smoking all of this Georgia pie flower.
Woo! Thank you, Mackenzie.
The whole eighth?
The whole 8.
God damn, right on.
And then we're going to go down to the next one is some Chem 91.
All right.
And after that, that's by the Paul Bunyan.
Nice.
It's decent. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right.
And then we just got the Simply Herbs again. And
I dig those guys.
Yeah, with the London Cello.
Ooh,
My dad's been listening to the podcast, and he asked us how much weed we smoke throughout an episode. He wants to know. So we should see how much we go through this time.
There's at least a quarter ounce.
I was wondering. I was like, well, we smoke like multiple
per
joints
show, yeah.
at once.
There was a lot more when it was just the audio thing way back in the day. Remember? Like,
Right.
Good Lord.
Well, you fucking rolling hooters.
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
So I got Interstate 420 right here.
Yeah, so what are we smoking?
We got this at LOVA too. I don't know. What is it? Smalls but mighty.
No, what's the
That's
name?
there's like
Lemon Kush headband.
Lemon Kush.
Hey,
Lemon Kush.
Nice.
I haven't had a headband in a while.
What's
haven't
it?
either.
Yeah, it's been what was that Willie Nelson headband? I think that was the last one that
Redheaded Stranger.
That was it. Yep.
That's a good one.
Redheaded Stranger.
Redheaded Stranger. What's his other strain he has?
I don't know, but he needs to have a Whiskey River strain.
Ooh,
So you can take a hit and go, Whiskey River, take me home.
Take me home. But yeah, guys, if you have not checked out LOVA in Carbondale and you need some cannabis, They are fantastic.
They're awesome people. Awesome people.
And they have actually extended that 30% off.
Again? Holy shit, that was supposed to be done on like the 16th, and they were like, nah, fuck it, we gotta go to the end of the month.
They're slashing prices like fucking car dealerships.
I will say I've waited in a line at Consume multiple times. I've never waited in a line at LOVA.
Yeah.
I've had to wait in the lobby a couple of times. Not very often, but yeah, it was when they were short-staffed. So they didn't really have enough people in the back to handle multiple people.
You don't want that many people back there. They could get overwhelmed, and then it's a fucking security hazard after a certain point. But
well, I mean,
right.
What do you mean, like security hazard?
I don't know. It's like 8 people were in there, and there was only 3 cashiers. They could overpower them. And
but there's still people in the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not just the cashiers. There's cashiers, and then the people that get the orders ready, that bag them all up or get them all.
I shouldn't be talking about conspiring to.
And there should be. You would hope there's like one hardcore pipe hitting motherfucker just.
Well, they got the security guy at the front. He'll come in.
Yeah, but that guy's just gonna shoot you. Like I always like to think that there's some burly dude in the back that's gonna.
Just ready
you
to
hope to get shot.
Like, do you think the bear Jew is in the back?
Yeah,
he's gonna come out. And
you're just like praying that the security guard takes you out before this guy plucks out your pubic hairs because you were fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like
he pulls you in the back out of camera until the cops get there.
In the camera dead spot. Blind spot, you can't see it. That's when he beats you with the phone books.
God damn. Paper cuts between the toes.
That's pretty brutal, man.
Paper fucking cuts.
That's the hardest part of Jackass for me to ever watch was the paper cuts. I fucking hated that part.
Dude, there's a lot of parts of Jackass that were really hard.
I didn't really like the urine snow cone so much.
That was disgusting too.
That was a little gross.
They got weird towards like the end.
3 and 4.
Yeah, and like Bam always did the really weird shit where it was like
you ain't kidding.
Extra section, like the dildo on that thing, like he's sitting up there with his butt like spread, and that thing's
oh yeah, 3D. That was Jackass 3D.
Or like what was the CKY? Or was it CKY where Ryan Dunn's like jerking off to his own ass? That was a little. that was much to watch.
That was actually the movie Haggard. Was what that was in.
Was it?
Yeah, it was in the, there's a scene in the Haggard movie that Bam made where Ryan Dunn's crying in a bathroom while jerking off to his own ass.
Yeah, that was.
And he's, I forgot all about that, but that is.
I mean, I get that you have to get out of your comfort zone to get famous.
That's a weird way of doing it, brother.
I'm not jerking off to my own ass on camera or at all, but I don't know.
This thoughts never crossed my mind.
Right, it's just like, hey. There's an ass right there.
I mean, there may be people out there that find my ass attractive. I'm not one of them.
I'm not either.
But, I mean, I'm not going to shit talk my own ass. But at the same time, I can't imagine that it's very attractive.
What a sentence.
I'm not going to shit talk my own ass, guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always had a fucking little plump ass for a little tiny hobbit motherfucker, and lately it's been looking a little Hank Hill. So
flat cheek, got them pancakes.
I've been sitting down too long, so
have muffins turn into pancakes.
Yeah, you know your boy's out walking now, doing squats.
Gotta get that ass back.
Yeah, I gotta get those glutes back up, bro.
Just doing squats on the trail
all day long, just tighten, you know. Anyway, so this episode, we hope you guys like the last. Well, by the time you watch this, the last few. Remember too to like, subscribe, comment. You don't have to get really creative. It's just, any little bit of that stuff helps out with the algorithm, so it helps push us to more people. And as we're starting this journey, it's a slow journey when you start a podcast.
Absolutely.
A very slow journey. This is like you got to take these baby steps, and, you got to give it your all. But so... Not to plead, but yeah, the like, the subscribe. We know people are out there watching it. We see those numbers keep going up, but there's not as many likes and subscribes as there are watchers.
True. My dad subscribed to our channel too, so we got him.
Fuck yeah.
What's your dad's name?
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Word up, man.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. Smoke weed.
Yeah, smoke more weed, Jeff. Mm-hmm. We're going to get the weed total to you.
Yeah, smoke more weed and beat your son.
Yeah, beat some goddamn sense.
My dad never actually beat me.
That's why. Yeah, you should have.
He never hit me. I told him I hated him once, and when I was like 8 years old, because I didn't want to go to Kroger, he spanked me, and I never said it again. That was the only time I remember getting spanked.
But did you not say it because you felt bad or because you got spanked?
Because I got spanked, definitely. I'd never been spanked.
Do you feel bad about saying it now?
Oh yeah, definitely,
right?
yeah. Because it was just Kroger. I just didn't want to go in to play Mario or something else. Like I hate you.
I did that to my mom because she wouldn't let me like stay longer at my buddy's house. She's like, "No, we gotta go to your grandparents," and I was like, "I hate you."
Oh, you hate
and it
me.
like, and then I instantly felt like shit because she didn't hit me. It's just a look. Because it hurt.
Yeah,
it
they fuck around, it
And I
hurts.
was like, oh no, my mom's gonna fucking cry. And I felt so bad, and I was like, if my dad sees my mom crying, I'm gonna fucking die.
Hey.
He's gonna kill me. He's gonna beat my ass.
I've definitely apologized for a lot of the stuff that I've said, and I definitely told. And I don't beat my kids, but my kids don't act like I the fuck did when I was a kid. But I told my parents like, you should have beat me. I said that as a grown ass man. I looked at my parents and said, you should have fucking slapped me with a fucking broom handle across the mouth like I needed it. I was on that fucking track, bro. Fuck.
When I got in trouble in 7th grade, the teacher had to have a conference with my mom. Mr. Johnson told my mom that she should start hitting me. I'm not shitting you. She came back.
You gotta start beating that kid.
She was like, that guy told me that I need to start hitting you. And she's like, I didn't know what to say to him, but like, she obviously didn't because she wasn't going to hit me. But he really thought that I was, and we grew up to be buddies as adults. He's a good guy. He knows I'm a good guy now, but like,
just the way he was raised, probably.
Yeah, he was like, you don't hit that kid. He needs hit.
You don't hit him. It's obvious you don't hit that kid.
Might have been right.
Like, I don't know. No, I don't think that's really the answer. I don't think that my parents, because my parents spanked me occasionally. It was not often at all, but like it was like reserved for moments where I had fucked up so bad, and it was they never spanked me in that moment.
Oh. It was always
like
after.
they waited until they could calm down, right? After they calmed down, but it also had the effect of being like on death row,
right?
Where you're just waiting for this inevitable ass whipping that's coming, and they just they got to calm down. And the longer it takes them to calm down, you fucked up bad. You fucked up so bad, right? And I remember my dad always saying, "I don't want to do this, son. This hurts me as much as it hurts you." And I didn't get it at the time. I was thinking, there's no fucking way that this hurts you anywhere near like it's hurting me. But now as a father,
it does.
Yeah, I see what he meant. I was just thinking about the physical pain of it, not about the emotional kind of I'm making my kid cry.
Yeah, he never smacked you regularly, so that means something to actually have to hit you.
When he busted it out, it was I fucked up. Right. And like looking back, did I deserve it? Yeah, probably. I think so. You can debate whether it was the proper technique or not, but it didn't turn me into a serial killer, and I don't spank my kids, right? But, so take that, do with it. What you will. I don't know.
Yeah,
put that in your fucking pipe and smoke
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
We're 11 minutes in, so you can go ahead and curse away if you need to.
Fucking shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucking, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat. I fucked your mom.
Cut that out of almost every episode that we've done.
The fact that I say cunt?
No, I'm not cutting it because I'm deeply offended by it or anything. It's always in a spot where I'm going to have to make a cut anyway.
That one's going to be hard because that was pretty fast.
I'm a good editor.
I don't care. You can leave it in. I do not. I use the C word as more of what...
You use it like a Brit?
Yeah, like a Brit would, where I'm not referring to a female as that. I
mean, you could...
That'll get you fucked up.
I mean, Brody acts like a cunt all the time.
Yeah, I'm a fucking cunt.
I wake up in the morning, I'm in cunt mode right away.
Yeah.
Like,
so, yeah, there we go.
Me too. I wake up aggressive. I don't know what the deal is.
I can't stand it. I'm mad that I woke up.
My mom always tries to call me, and she's like, why are you such a fucking prick in the morning? I'm like, I don't have time for questions in the morning.
Oh, fucking DoorDash. Chelsea, you're killing me.
What's happening?
Chelsea ordered Sonic.
This is the second episode, Chelsea. Your DoorDash has gone off. We see you at 7:37.
Man, that means it's going to go off a few more times.
What you get? You can silence your phone.
No, it is silenced. Man, the DoorDash shit cuts through notifications.
What'd you order?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. This is
She may just
riveting.
ordered something for Salem.
This is riveting podcast shit right here, guys. We're gonna see what Michael's girlfriend just ordered for food.
Slow as fuck.
This feels creepy and intrusive, but I'm really hoping it's like something ridiculous. Like 17 large
I was just
fries.
thinking 17 fucking ice creams. I swear to God, I was about to say that.
She ordered Salem dinner. She got him one corn dog, one order of tots, and a milk jug.
Dude, I want all that right now.
She also got herself a French vanilla cold brew iced coffee.
Nice.
I'll take all that without the French vanilla.
That's not a bad order, right? That's not a bad order.
It's not a bad order. It's solid.
No, you got a corn dog and tots, got some milk and some iced coffee. Yeah, that's okay.
Every time I hear the word tots, it goes straight to Napoleon Dynamite. My brain goes instantly to tots and him
Tina, you stupid lard.
eating fucking tater tots out of his fucking pot. Oh
Get
my
pocket
God.
tots.
Pocket tots. It's true.
I've been collaging lately, and I found this Napoleon Dynamite quote book that I cut up, and it's going to be part of my collages.
Nice.
One of them is imagine that you're sitting in the middle of the ocean surrounded by tiny little seahorses.
Now, take those little lines that you cut out.
Yes.
Take them and turn them into lyrics.
That's not a bad idea.
Just random. Don't even look at turn
Right.
all that shit over so you can't see what's written on it, and just start grabbing them and putting them together, and then just go.
The Napoleon Dynamite song.
Or you could be a douchebag and go into a tattoo shop and ask for all of them, like on one part of your body.
I need this on my chest. I want a big chest piece.
I was playing guitar last night, and I was narrating the horror movie that I was watching in lyrics.
Do you ever score shit like that?
It was
when
fun,
you're
dude.
watching a movie, do you
Yeah.
ever in your playing? Do you ever like try to score it?
I'm not as good as Neil fucking Diamond or whoever did the.
Little Diamond.
Not yeah, right. No, wait, no. Who did
Sweet Caroline.
Who did
like
who did
Forever
Dead,
in Blue Jeans?
Who did Dead Man? Who choreographed?
Well, I thought that was that Tom Waits? No, sure.
No. It
You're
was
talking about the Jim Jarmusch movie, right, Dead Man?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I think that's Jarmusch.
Jamoosh.
Well, yeah, I was watching this horror movie and I was singing like Jenny's dead in the kitchen, blah blah fuckity blah. I was narrating the story.
Which,
like that.
out of the 7, which one was Jenny?
I don't know. I don't even know what I was watching now that I say. I watched like 4 horror movies last night.
If you didn't catch that little joke from the teaser, you should go watch the last teaser we shared. Anyway, so guys, I'm going to let Michael answer this first question, and then we're going to get into our main topic of the evening, and we're going to smoke some more of the Jesus cabbage.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, yes, it is a Jim Jarmusch film written and directed by... music was done by Neil Young.
Neil Young, not Diamond.
You were close, though.
God damn it, right.
That's 2 totally different Neils.
Totally different, yeah.
That's like the spectrum of Neils.
It is, but there's, you know, a Neil
Oh my god.
split against itself cannot stand.
A Neil divided.
The only reason I was thinking of Neil Diamond was because of
The
Saving.
House of Neil must stand.
Is it Saving Silverman that Neil Diamond's in?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what. Okay, I
Yeah,
was.
bec-
Yes, they're in love with him.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
love him.
Okay, that's why I was thinking
God
of that.
damn, that movie cost $9 million to make.
God
Dead
damn,
Man.
Why?
Its box office was $1 million. That lost $8 million.
Damn.
That's sad.
That's fucked because that's a great movie
It
too.
really is. I've watched it 100 times.
It's an art house flick, right? It's an indie flick.
That's a lot of money for a fucking art. Well, I guess you have a lot of people in there. That
It was a Miramax film, so
Crispin Glover is my favorite.
Dick
in
Bag
that.
Weinstein produced it.
Right.
So he was buying up all the indie shit in the fucking 90s. That's why he had Tarantino and Kevin Smith and all those guys.
That's fair.
Those were all Miramax movies.
Miramax.
Swing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your
Did you just
question?
Wayne's World, man?
I do whatever I want. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I do whatever. Well, that's it.
He got all aggressive. He's
He
like, I
did.
do whatever I
I
want.
do what I
And then he
want.
apologized immediately. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
didn't mean
He got a bit assertive and then felt immediately terrible about it.
Story of my life.
I've gone too far.
What'd you guys do this week before we get into our main topic?
This week?
Anything new since the last time these fucking freaks have seen you?
I go to work and I go home, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I cleaned some
I've done a
houses
lot.
and shit.
I played a new video game. It was pretty cool.
What was that?
Yeah.
It's called the Callisto Protocols. Yeah, I don't really get into like science fiction games, like space games. But this one was it was one of the free ones on PlayStation Plus, so I heard a lot about it and I thought I'd give it a try. And turns out it's really fun. I don't really like third-person games, like the third-person view, where you see your whole character.
Oh, I do.
I would prefer first-person.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
GTA is an exception. Red Dead's an exception, right? So there are some games that I can play like that.
Yeah.
This game starts out, it is third-person, kind of over the shoulder, and I was like, oh, I don't like this. And then as I started to play... The combat's what got me. I meleeed somebody and knocked their arm off, and I didn't even know that was possible. I was like, oh. And then I just beat the brakes off of everything that was in front of me, and
that's fun.
It's legitimately scary. So you're like in this prison on a dead moon, one of Jupiter's dead moons. Ooh. And it's like the place is getting overrun with these weird, like, mutated fucking viral alien things. I'm not sure what they are yet, right? But they're aggressive. And you're just trying to get the fuck out of here. And, like, because you've been wrongfully imprisoned and all that shit, right? Okay. That whole thing. But, like, so you're basically just fighting your way out of a goddamn prison on one of Jupiter's dead moons.
I haven't seen that.
Dude, that sounds fucked up.
It was really fun. It was really fun to play.
So, you like your favorite game, other favorite game's Fallout, right?
It's one of them, yeah. I like the Fallout games.
Matthew Perry died this week, and I didn't realize he did voices on Fallout.
He did. He played Benny in Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, shit.
You meet him right out of the bat. He's the one that shoots you in the head.
Shut the fuck
at the very beginning of the game.
Really?
Yeah, you're a courier, and you're trying to deliver a package, and he catches up with you, and then he's all like, he's got this really great speech about, you know, it's all luck and how your luck was just shitty, and he fucking puts one in your head.
Damn.
But doesn't kill you. So then you're on like a fucking bloody vendetta. Or at least I was. I was like, oh, I'm going to find that cocksucker, and he is a dead man. And when I did find him, I murdered his ass in his hotel room.
Hell yeah.
Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Dude.
Yeah, it was great. I love that character. That was really cool.
I watched an interview of him talking about Fallout, and he said he played Fallout so much he had to go to the hand doctor because he was getting fucking arthritis and shit from playing.
If you were playing it on PC, like on a mouse and keyboard, yeah, it's like it gets a little rough. Like I always played it with a controller, even if I was playing it on PC. I just plugged a controller into it.
The only game I've ever got into that much like that a game was GTA. And
really?
Yeah, and it seemed like, well, I guess Call of Duty and GTA, but...
Did you play Red Dead?
Yeah.
God, man, I love that game.
I played it, and then the second it went online, it sucked.
Oh, right.
Online did fucking suck at the beginning. It's not bad now. They've cleaned it up a lot, and it's like less of that griefing where they just sit outside your objective and just fucking murder you. But the story mode was really
good. Did you beat story mode? Or
I get bored.
Fair.
I get bored with video games after a little bit, and I feel like I should be doing something more creative.
That might be one of the first games I beat in 15 years that I played all the way through.
All the way through.
Yeah, usually I'll play and I'll quit. I beat Pokemon Snap on fucking Switch, but that doesn't count. That's like a children's game. Like you just play till it's done.
You just offended like 1,000 million people.
It's real long, yeah.
Super long, man. And then there's like an epilogue.
I have not finished that shit. Yeah. Yeah, you become John Marston. You can go to the whole left side of the map. You can go to New Austin.
You go back to Blackwater, where if you're playing as Arthur and you get anywhere, you get into Blackwater,
you're chased.
They instantly spawn like gangs of lawmen that just come and murder you. They just shoot you down. They won't let you near it. You're not supposed to go there as Arthur. It's like they don't let you go there until the end.
It adds a different element because there's more plants there too. There's like different things you can harvest, and you could like take the game a naturalist way or whatever.
Well, I wish they had done more with Guarma.
Right? Yeah. Fuck
You don't even really get time to dick around on that island.
Oh, it pisses me off.
A lot of it was cut.
Right, I heard that.
Yeah, they cut a lot of it out. So now it's just kind of a plot point in the story, and then
next time I play that through, I'm gonna spend like a long time in that goddamn place getting feathers and shit. Like,
getting feathers.
Yeah, dude, just whatever the fuck's there, I'm gonna get it. Like, okay, Red Dead. What's your question, JP? We're gonna talk about music today.
That's okay. We will be right back.
Oh yeah, intermission. Fuck your mom.
Go play with your penis. All right, we are back from that break.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was a break. It wasn't a commercial break. It was just a break.
Just a break.
It was just a break.
The weird thing is, as you guys, you have no idea how long that break was.
It's true.
What we did.
Yeah.
It could be 3 days from the last part of this video that you saw us. Like,
Who,
we
I
might have
did?
stopped
Yeah.
for 3 days.
Yeah.
You have no
Who
idea.
Brody did?
I could do
What?
it.
We just kept the same clothes around, right? We just, it's actually about 5 days after the first part
We
of this
came back.
video. Yeah.
Brody.
Hey.
In those 5 days, how many people you had sex with?
Oh, -2.
That's false. I counted 63. I spent the last 5 days stalking Brody.
Classic.
63 people he had sex with.
63.
I was
And one
wondering why my
pigeon.
anal eye tag was vibrating. You were pinging me.
You were picking.
Of course. I should have known.
Yeah, well,
Classic Mike.
Classic Mike.
it's the distraction tactic. I knew if it buzzed in your butthole, you would be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you would forget that I was tracking it.
Voyager porn is a big market.
Look, he doesn't know it, but he swallowed a scope camera too. I put it in his coffee, so I'll be broadcasting that stream live after
Balls
I
to the
leave here.
wall, brother.
It'll be the Brody's lower intestine cam.
Brody's inside's 9 to 5.
Watch it come.
This is Brody after dark. Just
God
swimming around.
damn it. Let's light another blunt. So, shout out to Mike Tyson for the blunt wraps, and Iron Mike, and shout out to LOVA for the premium cannabis.
Ozo.
It's the Georgia Pie.
Georgia pie.
Let's see if it gets us high.
Sometime soon, I'm going to make a comical commercial for my business that I want to put in between one of the breaks.
I don't think you should make a funny commercial for
You
your
don't think?
business. No.
That's a hard.
Not for your business, man.
You clean up after hoarders and dead people.
Yeah, bro. Like, you're going to have to be a little more sensitive.
I could comicize it. Is that a word?
I mean, you could if you don't like making money.
Can I give you an,
do whatever.
an example?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Can I give
Sure.
you an example? So, for the viewers out there who don't know, I own a tattoo shop, and there was another this was a couple of years ago, but there was a tattoo shop. It's a few towns over, and they made a commercial, and it was so fucking cheesy and raunchy and sleazy that I'm sure they had to know they're the butt of all the jokes from other artists around the area. But it was, "You've tried the rest, come get penetrated by the best."
Oh, come on.
No.
Yeah, it's like, all right, Rape Shack. Like,
Oh.
that sounds fucking fantastic.
Oh.
But yeah, so just think twice before you do something stupid.
Something too brief. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
because
can't take that back, man.
I get it. I think if you do comical, it's not like you can't do it.
Right.
You just need to be.
It's got to be tasteful.
It's got to be super tasteful.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
me
so
and
tell
Mike
me
should
how
be
you-
in it.
Huh?
I said me and Mike should be in it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I'll be in it, but you're gonna have to okay my rider.
That's fair.
I have a list of demands.
I was also thinking a commercial for my detailing services that was kind of in line with the dead hookers in the trunk from Dirty Work.
Well, that's a whole nother project, so my fee is just a whole separate fee.
Like, could you imagine if it was like Brody's detailing service? Do you have dead hookers? And then you just open like multiple cars and there's just dead hookers in the trunk.
Can I be one of the dead hookers?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you are one of the.
I
dead
mean, we
hookers.
established last time.
Wow,
that
you thought about this.
It's
Yes.
30 grand a night for me.
30 grand, yeah. That's
They don't all have
that
to
nets
be-
me $3,000 every
Yeah.
time
He gets
somebody
10%.
pays. Yeah.
They don't have to all be female, you know, because the world's a fucking oyster, man. You
Look,
know.
man, the world is an oyster.
Gigolos are people too, Brody.
Deuce Bigelow,
Male gigolo.
male gigolo. Great movie. Rob
Are there
Schneider.
female gigolos?
No, I think that's just
I think it's reserved for men.
So isn't that like saying ATM machine?
Right.
ass to mouth.
Yes. Have you never seen one of those machines?
I mean, you're not supposed to go ass to mouth, Mike.
I don't.
Clerks
I do.
too.
Fuck it.
You put. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean,
You know.
Did you hit this?
do you,
Yeah. I
Liar.
swear.
Let me see it.
he said, "Let me see it." Let me see it.
Yes, partner.
Still in dad
It's too
mode.
quick. Johnny does that shit. I love you, buddy, but he'll take like one hit and you just it's puff, puff,
2.
pass.
Hit it twice.
I was wearing my Moobies shirt the other day. I have a Moobies jacket, and I went into Harbor Freight of all places.
Movies. I thought okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I thought I said
movies.
movies.
No, Moobies. From
Oh,
Clerks.
yeah.
And the guy behind the counter, he was like, "You big." He was like, "What year were you born? Your name's Brody." You got a clerk shirt on?
Oh yeah, he probably thought.
I swear to God, he connected these dots that I never.
Like the Chasing Amy. Or
Yeah.
no, it was Mallrats, right?
Yeah, Brody's secret stash, which is fucking Jason Lee that plays Brody in that. I never even thought about it till the Harbor Freight man of all goddamn people. He like pointed out. He was like, "What year were you born? 90?" He's like, "I didn't come out till 94." Oh, he's like, "Weird, cool shirt."
Not all heroes wear capes, guys.
I swear to God, at Harbor Freight, I've just never judged a
Think your
fucking
mom was a
store.
big Kevin Smith fan?
Fuck no, she hates Kevin Smith. But I'm glad she named me that because I loved Mallrats. I have that signed by Jason Mewes at my house. One of the DVDs signed by him.
Nice.
Yeah, Mallrats was a classic.
Great movie.
They cut enough out of Mallrats to have a whole other movie.
Really?
It's like an Anchorman thing. You know, there's like weird little. There's a scene where they first come across Jay and Silent Bob in the mall.
Yeah.
And Jay, he's like, "Oh, Brody, the mad fat chick killer."
Yeah.
Right? That's because there's a cut sequence where he accidentally shoots a girl during a Revolutionary War reenactment.
Oh. I think we talked about this once, and I always thought that it was because of the fat chick on the fucking treadmill that ran herself to death. So I always thought he was talking about the mad fat chick killer because in the beginning that girl's telling, but that's a different woman that she's telling that story about.
He doesn't mean fat, like literally, like physically fat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oops.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I mean, I'm fairly positive. I've seen a lot of the cut footage. Like, I listened to Johnny had it on Laserdisc. Dude, Johnny or Roman had it on Laserdisc. And the Laserdisc version had different commentary tracks from the DVD releases and stuff because they were different people. Weird Al was on the commentary track on the Laserdisc with Kevin Smith. I swear to God.
That's random.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Dolly just knocked like a human. Fucking skinwalker. Fucking
Skinwalker. You fucking Skinwalker.
Shapeshifters.
Real quick before when I used to listen to the first commentary I ever listened to was on Grind, the skateboarding movie, and it broke my goddamn heart when I found out all of my skateboard idols didn't know how to goddamn ride a skateboard because they're actors. Everybody in that movie, no one could ride a skateboard. They all just played skaters, and I just could not connect that at 13 years old.
All real.
I thought
they were all
yes.
skating. They didn't do the.
I loved them. They were my idols because I was 13 when the shit came out. I was balls deep in skateboarding, and then the only one that could do anything was Sweet Lou, was fucking the blonde guy. He came into his interview and did an ollie on a skateboard, and he's the only one that could do anything. Everybody else was just dressed up, faking it, man. God damn it! I broke my childhood heart though whenever I entrusted these men.
See, we grew up with
Leaving the Cube.
Leaving the Cube. So
There's some
everybody
real
in there.
skaters.
Yeah,
in
they
that
were all
motherfucker.
skaters.
Tony Hawk, Roddy Mullen, I think, is in that movie.
Yeah, the fucking acting was secondary. It was
That's
the
how I
people
felt
in there.
about this. I thought it was real, yeah.
Goddamn.
Because the scenes, you could see there was real skaters doing tricks, but it was always, you pause it, it's a guy in a wig that don't look anything like any of them. Like, they just threw a goddamn wig on this man.
As a pro skater.
Oh, motherfucker.
You should go look at the credits and see who the skaters were in that movie.
On that?
The actual skaters.
I have a theory that I haven't fully developed yet, but there's a weird tangent between that movie and Dazed and Confused. I think I might have said this before, but like there's revolving cast members in Dazed and Confused that are also in Grind and complementary characters. Sweet Lou is Matthew McConaughey, like from Dazed and Confused, you know, like they keep getting younger, high school girls, that shit. That's Sweet Lou. He loves fucking, he says it at the skate park. He was like, I fucking hang out here because they keep getting younger. They stay the same age. The guy that gets out of the car right there that, okay, real quick. The guy at the skate shop that runs the skate shop in Grind is the guy in Dazed and Confused that wears the overalls. The real animated guy. That's the same fucking guy there that's in there too. There's so many revolving aspects to Grind that are in Dazed and Confused. Jason London's the main character in Grind. He's the skater that they follow around. No.
Well, was it Jason or Jeremy that was in? He's a twin brother.
Yes, but it's the same guy. Because I looked it up multiple times. That's the same
So
guy.
does his brother do Mallrats?
Yes. Because that's not the same guy. I swear. The guy that's in Dazed and Confused, the main guy in Dazed and Confused, is the skater Jimmy that they follow and grind. They're trying to follow Jimmy to fucking get sponsorship. That's the whole plot of the movie.
I haven't seen Grind.
He's the fucking main guy.
either.
Really? He's the main guy in Dazed and Confused, though. I spent a lot of time thinking about this shit. Bobcat
God,
Goldthwait.
there are. God damn.
What's that?
Oh, never mind. I was on the wrong page. I was like, there are a lot of people from Dazed and Confused and Grind,
I
but it
swear
was
to
the
God,
Dazed and Confused page.
Bobcat Goldthwait is also in Grind. He plays the fucking minor role of the guy at the pool. There's a guy at the pool that's got his belly out and he's hitting on the skaters. It's Bobcat, though.
Do you know the best Bobcat Goldthwait movie ever?
What's that? Shakes the Clown?
Shakes the Clown.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah, I bought it at a flea
Fuck.
market 2 weeks ago, or 2 months ago.
I love that movie.
I went to the flea market in DuQuoin, and this guy had a mad stack of movies, and the only thing I liked was Shakes the Clown, and I gave it to him. He's like, that's demented. This old farmer man with a bunch of DVDs. He was like, I bought that years ago, and buddy.
Dude, it's fucking great. If you,
Adam
haven't,
Sandler's in that movie.
if you haven't seen Shakes the Clown, go find Shakes the Clown. It's about a drunken party clown, and they fight mimes. It's just, he gets pissed on. The whole movie's just wild.
Framed for a Murder.
Framed for a murder, yeah.
I think that's got to be one of Adam Sandler's first movies too, because he's young in that movie.
Yeah.
And he's like a counterpart. He plays a clown to Shakes, to Bobcat in that movie.
God, I haven't seen that movie forever.
There's another good Bobcat movie. I think it's Burglar with him and Whoopi Goldberg. I slightly enjoyed that movie. I think it was
I've seen that
Burglar.
one. Yeah.
What? What year did Grind come out?
04.
You gotta remember, he's young.
1990. I'm a goddamn man.
That's true. You're only 4 years. You're only 4 years younger than me.
All right, so I would have been. I failed 7th grade too, so you had already been out of high school when I was a
Are
freshman.
you? Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so that's
I failed on purpose too.
That's
Why?
Jason.
Spite.
That's Jason London, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
he's in Dazed and Confused, but he's not in Mallrats. It's his twin brother that's the lead in Mallrats, Jeremy.
Okay. Okay.
Was he?
But he's
he
in
the one
Days
the
too, right?
Out cold. Oh, okay. So he was out
This
cold.
is
yeah.
Yes.
Jason is the guy that was in Dazed and Confused and Grind.
Okay. He did a
Brother
lot of.
Jeremy did Mallrats.
He did a lot of sports things there for a while. He was like the sports guy, but he didn't do real sports. It was
Of
a
course
weird
not.
typecast.
It's just like soldiers in movies are not real soldiers. I mean, they're slowly trying to get more. It's just like Sons of Anarchy. I mean, watching those things, watch half of those guys didn't know how to ride a motorcycle.
You had to learn.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
or they got training wheels on them. you know.
Yeah, they got towed.
That's embarrassing. That'd be fucked up to be on a whole goddamn show about motorcycles and not
You
be
can't
able to-
not being able to ride.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
just sad. I mean,
But you're an actor.
right.
That's your fucking job.
I know like 12-year-old girls that can ride motorcycles. So
Well, I
like,
definitely, if I didn't know how to ride a motorcycle and I had a role, I would for sure hire someone and be like, "Hey,
Teach me."
You're gonna teach me, and by the end of it, I hope to be able to do wheelies."
I need to be able to do wheelies.
need to be
That's
able
how
to
I'm
do
judging.
wheelies.
You've rode bikes. I saw a man do a goddamn wheelie on a Harley in Carbondale the other
Oh, yeah,
day.
it's-
I've never seen that. I've seen it on a street bike and shit. But he had a fucking Harley, a goddamn Supergrass, a lower one. It was like a sports, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, you can do.
He popped a goddamn wheelie at the stoplight. I was terrified.
Yeah, I've
for
been
him.
in lines with guys riding wheelies on baggers.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If you got a big enough engine and you know how to pop that back out,
and just hold it.
floor the fucking shit out of it to get it off.
Disgusting. That's terrifying, dude. You're so close to death.
It's stupid.
It's right there. It's just there.
The worst thing I ever did, I wasn't, especially with my Harley, I wasn't big on that. But so with Harleys, there's technically a cruise control.
Really? You
Yeah.
just lock
so
it?
you can twist it and it locks your speed in place.
Yeah, it's
So-
dangerous.
But like a good Harley Davidson with good tires is excessively balanced. So that's why you can take your hands off, and as long as you're going, you can fucking sit there and do this. Well, riding through is right by Electric Larry's. It was me and this kid Paul, and I got the bright idea. I was going to stand up on my seat and do the Jesus cross.
That road's so unbalanced.
I stood up.
Jesus Christ.
I had it. I did fine. It was the getting down part that I underestimated.
Oh.
So I'm like sitting there, like I feel myself getting nervous. So I'm like, all right, I have to just,
God damn it.
I have to just jump down, and I did. So I just dropped down, spread my legs and landed on it, And I about crashed. I didn't crash, but I about crashed. I never did it again.
I would never. Question your whole life choice after that.
I was going
day.
25, 30 miles an hour, so I figured if I crashed, I wouldn't die, but I probably would have because I didn't have a helmet and I was in short sleeves.
You would have fucked your day up for sure. No, sir.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I just don't need to ride. So many reasons.
You don't have a bike at all now, do you?
I sold my Harley years ago, and then I bought a crotch rocket, so I couldn't get recruited by any other of the clubs.
Really?
Yeah, you have to have a Harley or American-made bike.
Oh, shit.
In the bylaws, and I knew when I quit the one that I would be asked by the other two clubs in the area, so I bought a crotch
Got a
rocket.
goddamn Yamaha, right?
And I
away.
rode it like, I don't know, 15 times, about got killed by two people texting and driving.
Ugh.
And I was just like, you know what? Fuck this.
It's not worth it.
Jewel, my oldest daughter was probably 1 at the time, and I was just like, you know what? And I sold it to my buddy Ashton.
I never wrecked or even got close to wrecking, but I've had instances where I guess it was close, but it was enough to make me just realize I didn't give a shit enough about it to want to keep riding it.
Yeah.
Like I rode home on a fucking windy day one time, and it was it just kept fucking wanting to kill me. The fucking wind just kept wanting to take me off, and I got home and I was like, I think I'm over it.
Me and Cricket was there. We rode. It was before I joined the big club. We rode. We did a toy run in the area, and we collected toys. But it was fucking Christmas. So we had you had the vehicle picking up all the toys, and everybody else was on motorcycles. We get down to Fuzzy's in Cobden. I can't stop. My hands are frozen. I can't squeeze the brake. So I'm trying to jam on the fucking rear brake. Dude, I passed everybody. It was just I was
fucking horrified.
I was yeah, I have nothing to
If your
prove.
muscles are fucked, they're fucked too, though.
I stopped riding in the wintertime after that. Even when I would get penalties in the club for showing up to fucking meetings in my truck, I was like,
that matters?
yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in a motorcycle club. You're not supposed to be in a cage like they call it.
Oh, my God.
No. So
Shut the fuck
you
up.
had a certain amount of time that you couldn't show up to a meeting because you only had meetings once, a big official meeting or church, whatever you want to call it. If you're a fucking hillbilly, that's what they call it around here. Yeah. And you had to, you're expected to ride your motorcycle to those.
Even in the winter.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so my high ass would just show up, fucking hotboxing in my truck. Warm.
He's in his cage.
And I'd pay that motherfucking fine all day long.
God
Whatever.
damn.
Shit.
What was the fine? How much was that?
I don't remember. That was years ago, bro. I'm sure it wasn't much. I mean, it's probably 20 to 50 bucks.
That's ridiculous still, though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's a lot of really... I mean, when you think about it, and I mean, no, I'm not dogging anybody. I spent a lot of years in a motorcycle club, but you're in a group... You're in a group with people fighting over land that you don't own.
Right.
Especially if you're not in a dirty club where you're selling drugs or whoring out women or whatever you're doing to make your money. Christ. So you're literally just fighting over land that you don't own.
Right.
And when you realize that, it's fucking dumb.
Goddamn cornfield to cornfield.
And and there was so much backstabbing in there. Everybody wanted to cut your throat, and it was trash. But I don't even want to talk about it. So let's see. We've smoked 2 blunts, so that would probably. I mean, you put in, I would say, at least 2 grams on that bag.
Yeah. That's a fair assessment.
And I would say that first one mine was probably a little over a gram. So we're probably at an 1/8 in those 2 blunts. So we should probably make our way down the road to the Chem 91.
Oh, good old Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, which, dude, the marketing on some of these things is fantastic. I mean, I don't. If it's just from the area, we always heard about Paul Bunyan all the time around Southern
Throw that in
Illinois.
here and I'll roll
Yeah.
with this.
I was impressed with your last rolling.
Thanks. I'm pretty good at blunts. I'm just not. I got shaky hands. I can't do joints. Got a shaky hand issue.
Look at
Get
this little
cones.
Christmas tree, bro. Here, check that out. So this Chem 91, guys.
Merry Christmas.
It's coming in at a 23% THC content.
It's my birthday,
23?
May 23rd.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Nice.
That's the only reason I ever liked him. Honestly, I didn't really watch basketball, but It's like he's got my birthday on him.
I remember being a kid and loving Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen together.
Scottie Pippen, I like.
Yep.
Was he in Carbondale last week?
Yeah.
That's
He was at
insane.
fucking
He was at
Levels.
Levels, and God, if
What
I would
the
have known
fuck?
that, I would have went to Levels, and I had my little pocket pimpin' or Peppin. What I just said, pocket pimpin'. And I would have had him sign that shit. And I don't go to bars, but I for sure
That's
would have gone.
insane, man. Scottie Pippen was at Levels.
Wasn't he here for some alumni shit with the college?
His
I don't
daughter
think he
was here.
went
She's
here.
going to
Oh,
SIU.
she's
is
going to
what I-
SIU.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
what it was?
That's what I read in the comments.
Well, then I hope that I get another chance to meet Scottie Pippen.
That'd be badass.
I mean, just might scope out a SIU game.
Well, I mean, if you,
The ladies.
unless Dave Chappelle's kid moved, but his kid went to the school. I won't name it because it's just dickish, but it went to the school here locally, and that's when people saw him because he was buying that mattress for his kid.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I mean, it's
Is that how people saw him? He was buying a mattress?
yeah, he was buying a mattress at the thing, and then
That mattress put the
everybody
place.
saw his limousine pull into the school, the private school there,
shit.
in town, and so. But yeah, I don't know if he's still there or not. But there's some fucking hair up in that weed, dog. There's a big
Lord,
old.
buddy.
What are you doing with your life, dude? Man, so you know what have we been talking about? We've been talking about weed. We've been talking about music. No, we haven't talked
No,
about
we-
music
we
yet.
never got there.
We'll get there. That's
get
second half. We're almost done with the first half. But you know, we've touched on a lot of things like you know, Brody has had sex with 63 women in the last 5 days.
Damn.
Yep. Crazy.
Crazy. I mean, it just.
Insane stamina. They
Just
Yeah.
like
another
a
day,
little
brother.
rabbit.
Did you get one of those pumps like the old guys? Because
No, he's just going.
I want,
just-
I want
Look at
the.
that little guy. You wouldn't think it to look at him, but dear God,
Strong faith in the Lord will do mighty things for you, my guys. I'm just telling you.
that ain't the Lord. And I saw what you did.
Yeah, we
That
know
ain't
what
the Lord's work.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we know what you do in the Lord's cavern, you son of a bitch.
The Lord's cavern. He didn't get there.
He didn't get to the Lord's cavern, and we'll be right back to talk about it. And we are back.
Weird that you went all NPR like that.
This week on NPR, we're going to be talking about a man's love for his dog.
And big ass titties.
Whoa!
Big titties galore at 9 o'clock.
That's what would happen if NPR had to have corporate sponsors, you know, like.
Man Cow and NPR. Together forever.
Oh, fuck. Oh, why? Man Cow and NPR? Fuck
It'd be like the
that.
Man Show's done, produced by NPR. God.
Wow.
Anyway.
What a time to be alive.
That got really, that turned up a notch and a half.
That sounds like more like a time to check out.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
A lighter.
You need fire?
Yeah, I don't know where mine's at.
I have made fire.
Thank you.
Use your words.
Use your words. Big boy words, Brody.
Day nada, brother.
All right, so wait, did you roll another Hooter?
I sure did.
And what's the name of this weed?
Hooter Fruits. From.
Is it really?
No.
He's being
Hooter.
facetious.
Hooter fruits.
What'd you give me? You gave me some. Oh, the Paul Bunyan. That's what.
Bunyan. The Paul Bunyan. We just talked about how we'd all heard of Paul Bunyan like since we were small children. And he fucking.
You and I did.
Oh.
He remember.
Oh, he went to Catholic school.
he
They
went-
probably didn't talk to,
Yeah,
about Paul Bunyan.
yeah,
it was
they were-
probably.
God created, and this is what Brody learned. God created the earth. There were cavemen,
Right?
and then there were Romans.
And then there were Judeo Christians.
So yeah, but also like dinosaurs and people
Yeah, we gloss over
existed
that
at
part.
the same time according to biblical theory.
I thought in their world dinosaurs were put here by Satan to trick everybody.
Well, I think some people believe that. Right?
Stupid people.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if I said
that's
it
a great
before, but-
album by Alice in Chains, though.
Well, it's
They have an album called "The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here." It's fucking amazing. It's a really good album. It's a post Lane Staley album, but like, which I hated that at first that he wasn't around. But if you listen really honestly,
I know it's
they're good. Man. They're still
I know
good. They
it's
are
good.
really good. They are.
It's not the same.
I know, man. You know what surprised me the most about it though, like listening to that new stuff, was like how much of Jerry Cantrell's voice was.
Well, and lyrics.
I mean, yeah, but like in particular his vocals. Like I didn't realize how much of that vocal sound I was hearing from an Alice in Chains record was his voice as well. You know, in the beginning, I just thought it was all Lane Staley.
I think they complemented each other extremely well. I did not. I still liked Lane's voice by itself, like when he did Mad Season.
Oh, Mad Season, one of my favorite.
But I wasn't I was
above.
not the big. I'm not a big Jerry Cantrell solo fan. I think the lyrics are great. The guitar is great. I just don't. I think his voice is made for backup. I think it complemented really well. I just didn't think it was. I don't know. I just something about the tone. I don't know. It didn't have that same kind of feel. And I know Lane Staley. Like, I mean, I have that man tattooed on my back, but I know he was a fucking, he's more of a fucking like, nerdy preppy kid put into that world and then became what everybody loves. But man, those pipes on that dude.
Oh, that guy was amazing.
And
man.
the fucking the soul in the voice for me is, you could be a fucking amazing singer, but if you got no soul, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Oh yeah, like it's gotta sound real.
Yeah,
man.
like
I don't want to feel like you rehearse this shit a million times, or
right.
Like, oh, it needs to be emotional, so I need to fake it. Like,
I guess what I mean. Let me clarify is like I rather would hear. You go have somebody that's like classically trained in singing, where maybe they're just really fucking proficient. They hit all the notes perfectly.
Right.
Everything is technically sound. And then you got this guy fucking over here just singing his heart out, but he doesn't hit the fucking keys as perfect. You know what I mean? But like the realness of his life pours out through his voice or her voice. That shit to me, I'll fucking bawl over a song over the technical, being like, oh, that's technically perfect. I love it so much. That
to me is like it's not so much a mistake as it is like a color to the song. A little bit of color, right? Like, and there's a ton of songs that you can hear that happen in where there is technically a mistake.
Yeah.
But it's left in. You hear it all the time in old blues records, and that's actually one of the things that pisses me off when people cover old blues records.
Right.
And they cover it like exactly where the mistake that's in there, they're like, oh yeah, I got to put that in there. And I'm like, well, it's not supposed to be in there. He didn't want it in there.
Right.
He didn't, they were recording straight to like vinyl. So you're like, well, you fucked it up. So
yeah, you fucked it up.
Well, keep going.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have enough money to make another record.
I mean, that segues us perfectly. And I mean, we've all of us at this table are musicians and have been doing music most of our lives, and a lot of different styles and different accomplishments and different feats and things that we've done and want to do. So I think what I'm getting at while I stumble across my words is that we're going to talk about music now. Guys, we just kind of got stoned and talked about everything and nothing all at once.
Yeah.
That's what we do. But the second half has to be structured.
Heyo.
Something approaching a structure.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, structure's a loose term for us. Cause,
I don't think it means the same thing to us as it does to a lot of other people.
No, I mean, we're going to see a butterfly fly by, and we'll be on something else really quick. Squirrel! So, why don't we delve into what made you fall in love with music? And not like just listening to music, but like playing music.
Like playing music?
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing so like those two things are kind of tied together for me. Because as a kid, my parents, they both played their music liberally in the house, right? So it wasn't always a TV on, like, but they were just playing records or something, you know? And so a lot of what I listened to was just them until I could start kind of making my own choices or whatever.
Well, of course.
But,
we all do.
I remember inheriting a bunch of little, God, this is to tell you how old I am.
Dun, dun, dun.
I inherited a bunch of little 45 records.
Yeah.
From my mom and my aunts. And I used to, I had the little record player, and I'd put my headphones on, and I'd put this little record on, and I'd just, close my eyes, and I would just, imagine that I was, playing this in front of, a ton of people.
Fuck yeah.
Just imagining a rock star and just, listening to these records and just go somewhere else.
Daydream.
Like just hardcore.
Do you still do that?
Like when I
Don't lie.
listen to music,
When you listen to music, do you ever put yourself in that state of mind where you feel like, this is what I would feel like when I'm doing that?
No, not anymore. Like I don't like daydream like that anymore. But like when I hear a song that I really like, I'll start playing it unconsciously. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you ever just be sitting around and I'll start, like you'll see my hands. If I even start with my right hand, you'll just see it start to move, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then before I know it, like my foot's tapping the backbeat.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, there's the counts 4/4, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just trying to figure it out with no instrument in my hand.
Hey, I'm listening, Chiefs.
Are you sexting?
No, it was a job.
Yeah.
You got a note over there you got to read in front of the class, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Would you like to share that with the class, Mr. McCauley?
We are here with Brody's notes.
Oh, no.
It says, let me slap your titty.
Do you clean up biofluids or do you clean up messes that are just nasty?
Oh, my God, that's not about a job.
That is not.
That's a woman.
That's a woman.
About.
Cleaning up that bottom.
We're getting juiced up the shag in the trailer a little too many times.
Shag.
Get over here and bring that bitch
That's
out.
hard. It gets in there.
The shag carpet became an epoxy floor.
Oh, God. Oh, it's terrible.
I grossed myself out. Sorry, everybody.
Seeing that bitch now, it's a good concrete patio.
It's like crunchy when you walk across the carpet.
It's
like gravel.
You just no, it's just hard, and you're just walking across it like the table. We're talking about the mountain.
That's a lot.
It's a numbers game.
Ejaculate.
You gotta save it all. What, you guys been putting in socks?
Back to music. No more coming.
Yeah, where do you put it?
I got a 55-gallon bucket I've been filling my whole
You're
life.
saving it, right? We're
Yeah,
taking it to the sperm bank. Oh,
I'm gonna make a beer out of it.
oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it to everybody.
Did either of you
Sweet.
watch Real Sex on HBO?
yeah.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
too young.
Of course, yeah.
Same.
I learned
had to
about-
sneak that in on satellite when I was a kid.
I learned about furries, and I learned that there's these. The second one I ever watched on Real Sex, I was young, and I watched these
11.
two fucking dudes on stage that traveled the world doing penis tricks,
Oh, yeah.
and they were brothers, and one was circumcised and one wasn't, and they would stand in front of an audience of people and be like, "This is the snail,"
Wang shapes.
and they'd be like,
That's where it came from.
Here's the Eiffel Tower.
From waiting.
Yeah,
Right.
that was real, and I was probably 12.
No shit.
The episode that I remember being
No
like,
shit.
when I was a kid, like seeing right out of the gate, they were in Amsterdam. There was a segment in Amsterdam.
Red light district?
Yeah, they were in a red
Yeah.
light district, and they were following the guy, and he went up to one of the windows, and then he looked, and he saw, like, the one he wanted, so he goes inside. And basically what he wants her to do is to stomp on his balls with these stiletto heels.
them
And that's the
motherfuckers.
first time I was like, what? I thought I
Right.
misheard something. And at the same time, it's late, and I'm trying not to get caught watching this because my parents are in bed. So I'm like kind of doing the nervous thing where you're like watching it on the low volume.
Yelling,
and
"What
you
the fuck,"
kinda
in the
look
pillow.
around, and yeah, then I hear, and stomp on the testicles, and I'm like, whoa, what? What? And then I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, she's stomping on his nutsack. What?
Why?
Can I point something out?
What?
Can I point something out here? We didn't make it 5 minutes into talking about music.
Oh, yeah.
No, we sure didn't. No, we sure didn't.
Now we're talking about.
Now we're talking about real sex.
Real Sex, HBO.
That's Brody's fault. He brought up real sex.
Dude, yeah, we got a full story of Michael's.
God damn.
And it instantly segued away from.
Can't help it, man. The Lord wants us to talk about it, man.
Stop blaming this shit on the Lord.
Who else is to blame? It's not me.
Not fictional characters.
Damn it.
Okay? You might as well blame it on fucking Tom Sawyer.
It's Tom Hanks' fault.
Not even the literary character, the Rush song.
I'm sorry.
I love that song.
All right. Anyway, music.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
I tried to get us back there with the Rush.
I was
Cum Diaries.
trying to think of a slick way to be like, so when somebody's getting their ball stomped on a porn, like what music do you hear playing? And I was gonna segue back into that, but we're here now, so it's
I
fine.
don't know. It'd be something aggressive.
The
Or
first,
maybe something like these boots are
classical.
made for walking.
I feel like that'd be too funny.
It's cliched.
these boots are made
Oh,
for
you mean
fucking-
like if this is a serious thing?
if this was a scene, what you know,
And am I trying?
you're
I'm not trying to
scoring
make
this-
fun of it.
No,
I'm trying to
that-
just
you're-
portray it as it is.
you're scoring a movie. There's this scene where there's a lady of the night, and there's a red light shining down from the red light district window where she just came out of, and this man is laying there, balls exposed to the world, and she takes that heel and just rams it down on his balls over and over and over again. What would you score it with?
One of two songs,
Okay.
and I can instantly tell you both of them.
Okay.
One is Venus and Furs by the Velvet Underground.
I don't know that.
The other is Moonlight Drive by The Doors.
I know that one. That's a good one. All right, what would you do?
that song, "You Make Your Own Kind of Music." I think it's by Miss Miller.
What? Sing it.
You gotta make your own kind of music.
Oh,
Sing your
I
own
don't know the
special
lyrics.
song.
yes, I know.
I was just thinking about a guy getting his balls
Yeah,
stung.
that's in a lot of
actually do
movies
that.
and
Thank
TV shows. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That
was
yep.
Okay, so that's one.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
an
Give me a
inspired
second
choice,
option.
man.
Raining Blood by Slayer.
That's an aggressive, like.
I mean, that will match beat for beat. Like
Yeah.
you could probably cut that really well together. That'd be
One
that's
or the
intense.
other.
So I think I would do Mad World from the Donnie Darko soundtrack.
The Gary Jewell
Yes.
version.
Yeah,
I could see that slow.
for sure.
If
That's
it was
my.
a slow motion scene.
Well, I would since I get two. That would be my. Darkness part of it, and then I feel like what's a good happy song that would just really not it just when it's like a horror movie and there's people
She's a
getting
rainbow.
Yeah, there's people getting slaughtered and you just have something beautiful playing in the
I
background.
was thinking about the intro to Scrubs. That Superman song would be hilarious.
Superman's
Oh,
I'm no
Kryptonite by
I'm no
Three Doors Down. Oh fuck! I don't know. That was my segue, and we segued. So now
We
we're
did
back.
get there.
Now we're back to music. So
Hey, on the topic of music, you watched Donnie Darko? Obviously, the director's cut and the theatrical cut, the soundtracks are totally different fucking things.
Really?
And I never knew that for like 8 years of watching Donnie Darko. I always had the director's cut.
you?
Had a
Right.
great soundtrack.
did you
Hold on, did
watch
you hear
the
this?
theatrical
No,
cut?
fuck! I'm sorry.
Yeah, the theatrical's not. It's the same bands though. Like it's still Tears for Fears and fucking all the same shit, but it's a different song.
Echo
or-
and the Bunnymen.
Yeah, it's bizarre that it's like a fucking the same songs but different. That really fucked me up when I found the regular version. It upset me because I was waiting for fucking Tears for Fears right there, and then it's goddamn Depeche Mode or some shit.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah, Depeche Mode.
Good old Depeche mode. Joe Depeche.
That was before my time.
Joe Depeche.
Damn it.
You know, Joe Pesci was in a band.
I'm not surprised.
Actually played with Hendrix.
what fucking can't he do?
I don't know, but you
Besides
can
be
listen
tall.
to him. He covered a Beatles song. I think maybe The Two of Us or something like that in the 60s.
Yeah.
Hey, on the topic of the
Crazy.
Beatles, did you know they're releasing a
I did.
that
Like
Beatles song? Yeah.
We talked about that. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
Tell,
Now and Then, I think is what it's called.
tell the people what we were talking about because I had not heard about this.
I'll say what I know. I guess it's they had recordings of John Lennon from fucking years ago, and they tried to do it. They couldn't get it right for years and years. But now AI is so goddamn smart that they fucking remastered it, and it's perfect now, so they can work with it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on with it, but everybody that's the two that are still alive,
It's done. Coming out.
is it done?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's why they're talking about it.
So it's gonna be the first new Beatles song with the full cast in like 70 or
It'll be
60
the,
years. or
like
some
you
shit.
said, it'll be the last too.
It'll be the last one, yeah.
song
Because
ever.
like
That's depressing.
Better not
It-
suck.
it's all because of that Peter Jackson documentary, Get Back.
Yeah.
He
Really?
used AI to clean up
Oh
shit
shit!
in that movie, like the audio and stuff like that. He was able to. Found out they were able to just like they could pull a vocal track out of a rough
Right.
mix, and it's like, oh shit.
Tell the people and Brody what you were telling me about the fact that it was probably more likely that it was going to be a solo song.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was because he recorded. So when the Beatles anthologies came out in the 90s, there were supposed to be 3 new songs from the Beatles, one on each anthology that came out, because there was 3 anthologies.
Oh, that they just had
covered different
shelves.
periods of their career.
Right.
And there was "Free as a Bird" on the first one, "Real Love" was on the second one,
That's wild.
and "Now and Then" was going to be on the third one. Right. Those recordings came from like a handheld recorder, mini recorder that was set on top of a piano that Lennon was playing on.
What the fuck?
In his apartment in the Dakota building in New York City, right? Which is, he died right outside that building. Right?
Goddamn tiny recorder.
So yeah, and then like there was those 3 tracks, and like Jeff Lynne was able to get usable versions of his vocals from "Free as a Bird" and "Real Love," but I think it was George Harrison was like, I don't like what we were able to do with "Now and Then,"
Just didn't
like
sound
vocally.
good, yeah.
They couldn't separate the piano and the vocal enough to use the vocal and then redo the piano, right? So I think they had laid down like Harrison's guitar work and everything for all 3 of the songs, which is good because he died. You know, so like this recording is the last chance. Like you got.
Oh, I get it. Right, because he's dead now.
Both guitarists are dead.
Oh shit.
So
Who's alive? Ringo and Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Damn.
And Ringo ate your baby.
a Ringo ate your baby.
baby. It wasn't the dingo, it was Ringo.
It was a Ringo. He was high and he didn't know.
Hey, yeah, he's a rock star. He's allowed to eat somebody's baby.
Not mine.
Not mine, but somebody's.
Happened to be out there.
Somebody sacrificed their baby to Ringo. I'm
Ringo.
sure.
He's a Beatle.
I mean, they were famous enough at a time that somebody probably would have just gave their baby.
He probably could just been like, I like your baby.
Let me keep your baby.
You're like, okay.
All right.
He's like, oh, look at me, baby.
Will you sign my
baby.
baby? God. Anyway, so when did you start? When did you guys first pick up an instrument? Like not like
to actually play it.
Yeah,
like
not like in a
just
not in like a band situation in school, unless it turned into something more serious. But like an instrument that was outside of like education.
I think I was 13 when I picked up a guitar, like, and really played it, like, because I had always kind of been around some, not in my house, but like my grandfather had a couple of guitars, and like so I would, I'd pick them up, play with him, and he was always like, all right, this is, and he'd show me a chord or something. And of course, like, a guitar was like a full-size guitar, and I was
you're
little, like 7 years old, trying to play like this big wide body guitar. But I kind of learned the basics, like chord shapes and stuff like that. But it wasn't until I was like 13 that I actually kind of had a guitar around that I could dick around on.
Did you do lessons?
No,
just dicked around.
There were a lot of other guys that I knew that played.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so I learned a lot from those guys. Like,
it's sometimes obviously not the best way, but it's the most of everything I've learned besides the one thing that I took lessons on.
It helped me, like, I think, when I started to get into bands, because I was used to playing with other guitar players. Mm-hmm. So I got how to, like, not step on another guitar player's line.
Right.
When you're trying to come up with something, you're like, oh, cool. You like, if somebody lays down like a riff, you're like, oh, I really like that. You want to overshadow that. You just want to add to it.
Yeah.
Kind of make it a little bit make it sparkle a little bit more, right, or whatever. So I think that helped, because I just played with so many different guys to learn how to play.
That's awesome.
And these guys just put up with me. A lot of them were older, and I think they were just looking at me like, well, this fucking kid just really wants to learn how to play,
Yeah.
So
I didn't have that. What about you, Fuzzy Nuts?
I think I was 14 when I got a guitar. I got a Walmart guitar.
Hell yeah.
A First Act.
What color was it?
right.
Fucking blue.
Blue
Wasn't
First
even wood
Act.
grain?
Yeah.
Blue First
Acoustic?
No, it was electric. It was one of those just cheap. It was like $110 probably at Walmart then.
Sure, yeah.
You get a little amp with it?
Yeah, and my buddy Garrett Galloway, he listens to our podcast. He called me and
Hi, Garrett.
he taught me smoke on the water over the phone. He said, "All right, look at your guitar." I didn't even understand the goddamn neck.
Look at your guitar.
All right, now look at your guitar.
He's like, "Hit the string. That's 0." I said, "All right." He said, "Now see the third square." He said, "That's 3." He said, "Do 3 and then do 5." So I was like, "Dan, dan, dan." Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah, it felt good. Yeah,
felt good.
And then I learned Master of Puppets would have been the second thing I learned, because that was goddamn easy too for some reason. Just the intro to Master of Puppets. That
You,
that was the second song I learned.
no, that was Inner Sandman.
Inner Sandman, yes.
Yeah.
I'm high as
I was
fuck.
like, Master of Puppets, there's nothing easy
There's
about
no
that
fuck-
song.
yeah,
Like,
you really-
there's no way. Fuck you. I've played with you.
Yeah,
You're
no, I
good,
could not.
But you were not born.
Fuck no.
No way.
I still only know a handful of chords. Like I still can't understand chords and shit. Like I don't know. I've tried. My brain doesn't understand it. Like the scales and shit. I need to learn that still. It's been fucking years, but
Just, start out with 2 scales. Learn a minor pentatonic and a major pentatonic.
it's like I know it in my head too. But then applying it, it's like my fingers just. The last part of it won't coordinate with my mind.
I know I've taught you 2 minor
you have.
pentatonic scales.
And it's in my head. It's like I can see it.
Me 2 minor pentatonic scales.
Okay, well, when we get done, I'll teach you 2 minor pentatonic scales as well.
You heard it.
I played guitar though, but then I got a mandolin probably when I was like 18. That was fun because it's like a guitar but backwards. Like very chords backwards, 2 3s, 3 2, shit like that. Like a G's a fucking G. Yeah, but that was fun. And then I play the accordion still. The accordion's fun. I got that accordion from Mike's music.
That's wild.
I brought it around, dude.
That's so wild.
It's a very soulful fucking instrument.
That's fucking
I've
awesome.
always wanted to
I made a girl
figure out a
cry
way
once
to
with
use that in a very unconventional
Right.
way, or like run that through different effects
Yeah.
to kind of change the bass
Distort
sound
it.
of the accordion.
If we get 10 comments on this video, will you play us something on the
We
accordion
play.
sometime?
I'll break it.
We can film you doing an accordion song.
Yeah, a nice solo.
We'll stick it on at the end, or
It's
we'll put it
fun.
out by itself.
Once you get going, it's like you're using your body to make this
No,
sound. So it's just like, it's a whole goddamn body experience.
you
No,
gotta
trust
do
me.
the-
Sorry, yeah.
that's
No, I didn't want to cut you
physical
off.
instrument.
But growing up, so my grandpa had 2 in his closet, and I remember as a kid being mesmerized because they were just so
Right.
fucking cool. You got the
Fluid.
keys, you're moving that son
I know
of a
it's
bitch.
wild,
You
right?
get the feeling. No, I'm not fucking talking shit at all. I think they're cool as fuck. I mean, it's one of those instruments that you don't see a lot.
I had a good thing going
It's like a
with it. Where
bagpipe, but not shitty.
I want a bagpipe so bad.
Yeah, right.
Fuck,
Bagpipes-
keep your bagpipe to yourself.
Those are
you
hard to
Scottish
take after
bastard.
a while.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like they're pretty for 5 minutes, and that's a really. I mean, 5 minutes with a bagpipe is a long.
Get me through Danny Boy, all right?
Just give me the Danny Boy. Maybe 1 or 2 Dropkick Murphy songs, and then I'm good.
I listen to Irish music all the time, and that's times when I have to call it quits is when Ross Ansel gets to fucking bagpiping, because there'll be a 7-minute song. It'll be full 7 minutes of bagpipe.
Yeah.
And goddamn, yeah, he's playing different shit the whole time, but fuck, it's 7 minutes of bagpipe.
Fucking 7 minutes of bagpipe.
Yeah, it gets rough.
So that's the name of our new band is 7 minutes of bagpipe. So we're gonna go. We'll be right back with a message from your local deli.
Consume. Wait. LOVA.
No, I said deli, bro. Like
Oh.
meats.
Eat a sandwich.
How was that deli sandwich?
What were you saying about Hitler?
Yeah. It's like,
He was a fucking massive cunt.
yeah.
Truly.
Get a little bitch.
Yeah.
A little tiny pee-pee.
Little bitchler. Dude.
It's a little bitchler. That's
Little
what
bitchler.
that's what we called him in high school.
Little bitchler.
Just like reading some biography. And his friends are like, yeah. They signed his yearbook.
Oh my god.
Have a good summer, bitchler.
That's when
He
it
got all
started.
butt hurt. That's why he, piece of shit from day one.
Piece of shit from day one. No, I mean, I hate Nazis as much as the normal person, but when you are a bald, fully tattooed gentleman you hate him even more because every cousin fucking twat out there that
gotta be
loves
weird.
Hitler wants to talk to you and be like, hey,
Hey, little buddy, how
you with the Brotherhood? And I just say, no, go fuck yourself. I've been
I'm
asked
not.
that probably by 30 different people in random states.
Damn.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm not, you fucking dickbag.
Yeah, no, I always just say, no, go fuck yourself.
God
Get
damn
the fuck
it.
away from me.
No, you fucking loser cousin.
Oh, fuck. Well, yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Racism is for pussies. Anyway, music.
Yes.
Music.
Music.
So,
Guitar.
yep.
Porno.
Guitar porn, like porn music guitar. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a wall.
Andy Mackey was my first guitar porn. This guy, he did air tapping on YouTube. And yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. When I saw Andy Mackey, I wanted to, like, almost changed the course of my life. And then I couldn't do it, which pissed me off.
I love finger tapping,
Borderline
except
impossible.
there was the. I mean, it was a couple years ago, where it was like every goddamn fucking major douche bro would do like, you know, the solo nights at all the bars, and they would sit there, and they all sounded the same, and they were all just the douchey. It was just cringe music. It was just like, dude,
I'm thankful I never saw that.
oh, you've.
Andy Mackey, I used to watch that on YouTube, and then when I was doing the travel in Hawaii, I was living there. He played at this bar that I played open mic at. I did an open mic. I played guitar at this bar and sang. And then, like 2 weeks later, Andy Mackey was playing at that same fucking bar.
Yeah.
It was like $80 for tickets, and I didn't want to pay for it. So we sat out on the beach, and he was upstairs in an open air patio. So we went to watch it for free on the goddamn street. All these idiots paid $80 and shit.
Fuck, yeah.
We're just in the road watching him, and he's like from here to your fucking upstairs away. He was just right there. I could have hit him with a coin. I was so fucking close.
I could hit him with a coin.
Oh shit! How you doing?
There we go. Sorry.
Schnoogans, man.
Well, we scoot apart every time.
My bad. Yeah. Ooh.
Scoot apart.
Because of the implications.
Because of the implications, and Brody grabs my penis, Kevin Spacey style.
It's aggressive, and I do my best to keep that out of the footage, and luckily I've been able to cut everything out. But
Yeah, you squeal like a little bitch sometimes.
if you
and I do
do,
too. Wait.
if you ever do want to get a lawsuit or anything started,
Ain't got
bring
no
up a
money.
criminal case.
Ain't got no money.
That's true.
Wink twice.
Wait
for
till you
help.
get some money.
twice for help. God damn it.
So on the topic of music, you want to go make some music?
What? Oh my god! If you blink twice, I'm gonna run. Oh, shit. Well, that's it. I'll see you guys later.
Good night, gentlemen.
Somebody phone the authorities.
E.T. phone home.
Oh, fuck you.
E.T. phone home.
Stop whispering into the mic.
Your whispering eye.
I'm not going to edit this episode. It's not.
It's just gonna be raw.
I'm just going to cut the audio out right here.
It's gonna be raw like all those 63 women that Brody's had
Brody
sex
raw.
with in the last 5 days.
It is pretty
Sweater
sleazy
puppies.
that
Yeah,
he roll like
yeah,
that.
that's gotta hurt facilitates.
It is what it is, brother. So,
Jesus. And he's not even apologetic about it. He just,
Hold on.
I mean, on some level, he's
on.
standing his ground.
I was in public school, so I need my calculator. 1 second. 63 divided by 5. That's 12. All right, so that's, you have to have sex with 12 women a day.
Jesus
Well, just over
Christ.
12 and a half.
Yeah,
women a
so
day.
12 and a half. So I mean,
I don't have
One
the,
day you're going to have to carry 13, basically.
yeah. Yeah.
A couple days.
I retire.
That's a lot.
I don't have the dexterity in my hands.
I
to,
don't think anyone has
No, I don't-
dexterity.
12 and a half women a
think-
day, man.
yeah.
Or just 12 and a half people. So it had to be just women. I mean, you do you.
I've watched a video about a village in India where they're outnumbered. The men are outnumbered by the women in this village.
Man, those guys are exhausted.
They are is the thing. They
they're
have
like,
to go
"No,
to these.
get away from me."
Yeah, they go to
Please.
these like courting events wherever it's like them and 70 women, and they all at the same time are like aggressing them, and they have to figure out which one they want to fuck and make a baby with. But it looks exhaustive. It's like, and then they have to keep making babies because there's no men in the goddamn
God
place.
damn it, man.
But yeah, God
So
bless America,
when-
dude. I'm glad
when
I'm in
is
your
your
brother.
trip?
Fuck that.
It's like, so I booked a ticket.
I'm staying on the sweet homeland, brother.
I found an Airbnb.
30 years, you see a documentary about this place taken over by these fucking they're just all these little white babies that look the same with the haircut.
Little emo
Like
haircut.
Brody.
Little emo haircut.
Suspiciously like Brody.
All you hear is echoing, we quit our jobs, we clean your house.
Who's that fucking guy in the end of Apocalypse Now? It's like that.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. I am Marlon Brando
horror.
with my legion of
Your
fucking
legion of
defensive
babies.
little fucking
Well, if you're
indigenous folk.
well, if you're
It's a horrifying thought.
your old crusty fucking dick over there after
Genghis
12,
Khan, brother.
12 women a day, you probably have some kids.
Brother, I don't even think I've seen 12 women in a day.
I don't think I've seen 12 women in a whole day.
I take that back. I work at the hospital. I work there. I've seen 12 women for sure. But vaginally, no.
Imagine.
No,
You
yeah,
did not see
vaginally.
12 vaginas.
I don't think I've seen 12 vaginas in a year.
Stop it.
That's never happened, I don't think.
Stop it.
I'm not that busy. Yeah, no.
In a whole year?
No.
Wait, hold on.
Definitely not.
Are you? Hold on.
I think it's like a couple
you
vaginas
saying-
per year, maybe.
Are you saying 12 different vaginas in 1 year? Were you saying just saw?
Yeah, because I haven't seen 12.
Well, now, I don't
one
know.
per month.
Now I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. Why do you ask?
I mean, it
Do
seems
you
a
think
little
that 12 different,
Yeah, that's one
12
puss per
different
month.
vaginas in a year is high?
I mean that's one a month.
You're probably right. Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like a different
you
one
say
every
it out
month.
loud.
I mean, I just spat that number
It
out.
seems
It's not
high.
any kind of like personal deal or anything.
I mean, I'm
like
not
that, but-
judging anybody that has more than 12 partners. I'm just
Okay.
saying that seems a little high when you
I'm
say it out
judging.
loud.
Bring king shaming back, brother.
Whoa,
Fuck you
wow.
talking about?
Oh man,
I'm bringing
You,
it.
you
gotta let
admitted that you liked rape fantasy porn. or
I didn't
rape-
say that. That was Michael.
but
What?
you
No,
said-
I didn't
no,
say- what the fuck?
I made the teaser up, and I had to watch you say it a bunch of times, and you said that's my jam.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
there's video evidence, bitch.
I do not believe in that. I believe in Jesus Christ
I'm gonna
and Yahweh
fucking-
all the
your
way,
job
brother.
Is to cut that.
Fuck.
those-
I got it.
I didn't say that.
These are coming soon,
we were
guys.
we were talking about it was. I mean, it was the first episode. It's in the first episode.
Fake news. Trump 2024, motherfucker.
Oh,
Fake news.
Oh, bitch! Shut
hate
your
you.
mouth.
Yeah,
oh
that
my
was
god.
disgusting.
Fuck off. Fuck off. All you can fucking say is fucking name. Jesus Christ.
All right, so
fat
hold
sack
on.
of shit.
Well, luckily, because
Hate
it
it.
is
Oh, you
our
son of a
podcast,
bitch.
I can pull it up right now.
I don't believe in it.
Hold on, guys.
Oh shit.
Bear with us, because
Fake news.
We're gonna call fucking DeSantis out over here real quick.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh god,
Thanks for joining these nuts.
dude, can I say, I just got the 12. I got the 15. I got the 15 IMAX Pro.
iPhone 15 IMAX Pro.
Yeah, holy fuck, the best speakers I've ever heard in my fucking life on a goddamn cell phone. I usually always have to connect to my Bluetooth. I've been walking around all day. Your guys' voice echoing through my fucking pants.
It's weird that you got us all out here in the middle of nowhere and then told us that.
I like the way you echo in my
Doesn't make you
pants.
feel like it.
No, uncomfortable. I'm honest.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
where's
have
this
to,
fake news
I'm gonna
at?
have to find this shit, but I know it's in there because we were talking about the fantasy and role play, and we were talking about people that liked the rape fantasy.
Did not.
Yes, you did. You said that's my jam.
That is a lie.
And you giggled very evilly. You went,
Fake news, brother. Fake news.
You think,
Dude.
you think we're smart enough to pull off a deep fake?
I think yes.
I can barely get the files that I'm responsible for to Michael properly. I had to come back home twice in one day.
I'm still missing shit.
Yeah, so if you're accusing me of anything, I draw pictures for a living.
So really, what this says is like I want you to think about this. Do you realize, at least on this subject, how fucking dumb you are? That you think we're smart enough to do that?
You never know,
I'm
man.
Flattered.
AI is
flattered, too.
brilliant.
I am. I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, I did go to
Fucking
Harvard.
brilliant, man.
There's bookshop.
I'm
There's a
not.
bookstore there.
I'm not brilliant.
I got a book.
Fake news.
Probably a book on how to AI.
So so sit here. Here, let me get. This is here.
The
This is
beaches.
hey. This is as accurate as Scientology. Here, put your hand on this. Put your hand on this. All right, I'm gonna turn some dials. Brody,
Ooh.
do you like rape? Fantasy.
God damn, brother.
Do you like?
See, stop touching it.
Put your hand back on the e-meter.
Son of a bitch.
Put your hand back on the e-meter.
No, brother.
On the e-meter. Don't say that. We'll get sued. You're going to call it something else.
David Miscavige, you can suck my dick
No.
while I'm going pee with a fucking
We'll call it a peen meter.
with a peen meter.
All right, I'm getting off
It's a
this
peen
thing.
meter.
So do you like rape fantasy?
No.
Then why did
Bro.
you say in the prior episode that you liked the rape fantasy?
I think you were talking about something else, and I said it's my jam because I was talking about Space Jam, probably.
No.
Or
No,
Lord
no,
of the
see,
Rings.
no.
You have a dirty mind.
No, see, you remember saying this, and now
I think it was
now
in
you're
reference
stuck,
to
right?
something else.
Nah, I don't buy it.
I have it on. I listened to it. I've listened to that first episode like 3 times. And, 'cause it's
Fake
funny as
news.
shit. Yeah, we were talking about it. It's okay, bro. We were talking. That I am not kink shaming you because that is
Bring it back, brother.
I'll-
Kink shame me.
You
I don't
should
care.
kink shame him.
I think people that wear diapers are weird. I think I'm gonna call the cops on that shit. So like, I can say,
Okay,
you
don't be
know,
a bitch and call
bring
the
it
cops
back,
for
brother.
shit like that. Don't be a bitch.
Let me see your manager.
You can think it's weird, but don't start calling the cops on motherfuckers.
bro, if I see a guy driving around an F-150 with a diaper on, I'm calling the
I'm calling
police.
the cops on you tonight on the way home. I'd be like, there's a truck in front of me driving all erratically, and I'm gonna read your license plate number to the 911 operator. And I'm gonna say, like, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think I saw a gun out the driver's side window. It seemed to be a large pistol.
He was yelling something about gay frogs.
Yeah, I could have swore he fired off a few rounds into the air.
I thought he said gay pride, but he said gay frogs.
Yeah, he said
actually.
something about Alex Jones
Yep.
for president.
Yeah.
Anyway, so music's touched our lives in, so many deep ways.
I wouldn't know that from
Just like
listening to this
Steve.
conversation, but yeah.
Yeah, guys, we came. I mean, if you couldn't tell by the set,
We came,
that
we
our
saw.
our awesome assistant did for us,
Philip.
Yes.
Philip Morris.
I think it was Norris. Philip Norris.
Philip. It's Chuck Norris's bastard son. He's got red hair. He let him go.
I saw a video of Chuck Norris. He's like almost 80, and he was still whooping ass in karate, dude.
Yeah, he would fuck
Fucking
you up.
crazy.
Karate. Yeah, I mean, he's an old dude. He would still beat your ass. That's like Seagal's goofy, stupid, psychotic
I'd love to
ass.
slap the fuck out of him.
But he'd still fuck, like, dude, the kung fu, the training.
Could he? Have you seen him?
Yes, but if he
If you got close to him?
with that much training in kung fu, if you are in a short distance punch, the center line punches, the kung fu you can just debilitate somebody. So I think I think you could probably knock him out really easily.
Oh, I'd pay
And
money to try.
Did you see his last movie?
No.
He sits down the whole time.
Well, he's pretty fat. He's fat and old.
Like
now.
there's action scenes where he's just in a chair, fucking
Well,
Give me
you
the
know,
fucking gun, babe.
doing it. Yeah,
are you serious?
Yeah.
God, you fucking
bad.
idiot. It was bad.
I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and disparage Steven Seagal, not because I don't want to. I just don't want to donate the time
yeah.
that it would take to talk shit about Steven Seagal.
You know who are cool though? Seagulls.
Seagulls?
I fucking
They're
hate
mean.
seagulls.
You
dude.
hate, like, you don't get, dude.
They can be mean.
Bullshit birds.
Dude, so
Fried eating motherfuckers.
Bullshit
I
birds.
watched my ex-wife. We were in Florida, and I watched a seagull grab her fucking ice cream cone.
See, that's what I mean. Deviant ass motherfucking birds, dude. They never do nothing good for society. Fucking sons of bitches.
That's what we did. They
fucking
grabbed a
hate 'em.
handful of fucking ice cream.
Who hate them?
See, I don't know. I can balance that out. I've had a good experience with a bunch of seagulls.
I love birds. They're my
Seattle
least favorite
seagulls were
bird.
pretty cool.
A flock of
I
seagulls.
found, like, yeah, they played the whole fucking album. It was amazing. I was like, it's 1986 again.
1986. I was born in '86.
Were you? Wow.
Yeah.
Were you a seagull?
I don't know.
The year of the seagull.
You're a seagull.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
You're also not begging for food,
Eh.
which the ones in Seattle did. I was at a
Never went to
Like,
Seattle.
fish play Ivar's.
Oh yeah, Seattle's. I like Seattle. Anyway.
If you like fish, good God,
Yeah, they're like open markets or.
Pike Place was amazing.
Yeah, Pike's Place is fucking cool. I'm high.
Let's go play some music.
Your music.
Your mom's music to my fucking ears.
My mom is a great pianist, and she has a very nice voice, you son of a bitch.
You're wrong about her being a good pianist.
Oh,
So
oh my God.
that hurt a little.
I bet it did.
It did. It was
It's
good.
because I either have to cut that or take the potential reality that his mom watches this and is then like, why would you put that out there?